Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Elizabeth and I sell cars at Nanaimo Toyota on Vancouver Island in BC. And today we're taking a look at the brand new 2023 Highlander Hybrid in the Platinum Edition. So this is a 7-passenger. They are the top line for the Highlander. They are a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. They're going to be averaging 6.7 liters per 100 kilometers combined, which is 42 miles per gallon. They can tow 3,501 pounds and they have 243 horsepower. So today I'm going to go over the exterior and the interior and answer any questions you guys have. And if you enjoy this video, please feel free to like, subscribe, and follow along, as I'll have weekly uploads with lots of new 23 models coming out as well. Let's get started on this Highlander. Here we go. All right, so starting with the exterior, this is the blueprint. It's a nice dark navy blue, has a tinge of a purple tone to it, kind of an inky blue. And on the front end here, we have LED fog lamps as well as LED premium headlamps and running lights. You can see you've got a piano tile black gloss grille, that 360-degree camera. I'll show you that inside. Of course, the blue logo for the hybrid system, parking sensors along the front, and this nice silver tone on the very end of the bumper there. Taking a look along the side, we have your unique 20-inch platinum alloy wheels. These are on mud and snow tires, so they are rated for driving across the island all year round. We've got mud guards in the front and in the rear. Of course, we are all-wheel drive. Now these mirrors are very, very fancy. So not only do they have the integrated turn signals, they are auto tilting when you're reversing, auto folding. They have the puddle lamps that shine down on the ground that say Highlander for the logo that will project. And they are memory mirrors, as well as being heated, and they have the blind spot monitors in them. So you can't get a fancier mirror, I don't think. Little bits of chrome accenting. I'll show you more inside, but we've got that beautiful glazed caramel. Up top, you have the roof rail, so if you wanted to put crossbars up top, you can. And of course, that big panoramic moonroof. Got tinted windows in the back. Also the smart key system with the proximity sensor, so you can tap on those divots to lock the car. And when you grab the door handle, it will open if you have the key. You also have your 65-liter gas tank and an 8-inch ground clearance. Those mud guards in the back there. A little bit of the fin up top and shark fin antenna, rear wiper, and the Platinum has this nice scuff plate along the back, and of course the Platinum badging as well as the hybrid badging. This has the hands-free kick hatch, so you can kick underneath to open or close this hatch as well. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the interior next. Okay, so I feel like inside it didn't quite do the blueprint justice, so I just wanted to show you what it looks in the sunlight. It has this really beautiful metallic fleck to it, almost looks like kind of outer space. Much different in the sunlight as opposed to inside when it's a bit dark. This way you can have an idea of what it looks like in both lightings. Very beautiful. That's the blueprint. All right, so starting in the hatch area here, as I mentioned earlier, this is a power back hatch with the hands-free kick hatch, so you can just kick underneath to open or close. As well, there's a button that you can tap to open or close from the actual hatch itself, or on the dash there's also a button there, and your key fob, of course. Here we have your nice chrome scuff plate, which is the included accessory for the Platinum package. This was added on by the client. This is the cargo net, just stretchy and helpful for keeping things from rolling around. The clients that just picked this up were saying that they had a cantaloupe rolling around in their car earlier, so they're super happy that they got this. Easy to take out. We include the carpet mat. The clients also ordered this cargo liner, which I would say is a staple for all SUVs. It does fold with those back seats. I'm going to take another quick clip after this video to show you what it looks like with those seats up, but this is what it looks like with them down. Tons of space in the back. Also little tie-down cleats that pop up. So those are handy for if you are wanting to tie anything down. And of course cup holders for the kids in the back. And it's got that JBL audio and the 1500 watt outlet. Super handy. Privacy cover, so this slides all the way across. So if you want to protect anything, nice and easy to do. Closes there. You can even adjust the height of that hatch. So if you're in a low ceiling garage, you can have it adjust so it doesn't hit the ceiling. Here we have the glazed caramel leather interior. It's a beautiful color. It's totally reminds me of a candied apple with this nice kind of soft grayish brown wood trim on here. You've got your sun guards, very handy for kids, dogs, keeping groceries cool in the back seats. A little bit of extra privacy. A couple spots there for storage and bottles. Of course, the auto windows. These seats are very adjustable. You can slide them forwards and back, so you can also have the whole backrest fold flat down. We'll include your rubber mats, like I was mentioning, and it does go across the whole center area there. I'm gonna have a seat here. Cup holders, this beautiful interior. One of the few Toyotas that have the real leather. Armrests as well. I like this center walkway. It's easy for kids to get to the back seats as well, so very handy. And down below they have their own USB ports and another 1500 watt outlet there. Here we have your climate control, so you have heated seats for the lucky captain seat people. And then you've got your fan speed, direction of where you want it going, temperature, etc. Map holders on both sides. And these clients ordered these tablet holders. So they are stretchable. I can't really do it with one hand, but they do, go up and down quite a bit, as you can see there. So very adjustable, really handy to keep kids preoccupied. Of course, they've got vents back here too. That giant panoramic moonroof. I'm gonna open that up in a minute so you can see, but really great for back passengers for having extra sunlight. They can stargaze. And in the front here, again, nice soft text on the armrests. You have the power windows, mirrors, locks, also auto folding mirrors, and memory seats. Bottle holder, and down below you have the 8-way power adjustable seat with the lumbar support. Highlander scuff plate there, rubber mats, gas tank release, and your hood release. Even a nice little storage spot. I love those. Handy to have little secret cubbies. And I'm gonna go over those in a second here. Just going to zoom out so you can get a good view of that glazed caramel interior. Really beautiful leather, really unique pattern. Of course, these are perforated so you can see the little holes in the seat because they are heated and ventilated in the front. So I'm gonna have a seat inside. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my foot on the brake, and I'm going to push button start to turn on. And here we are. So we have First off, our heated leather wrap steering wheel. So that was this button over here. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see. So heated wheel, power back hatch. You can open and close from this option. Automatic high beams, so your high beams will come on and off automatically with oncoming lights or tail lights. You have the bird's eye view 360 camera. So right now it's looking from inside the wheels out, which is very nice. And you have a top-down view as well. So you can have it spin around. So if you have anything nearby that you're worried about, kids, dogs, barriers, if you drop something outside and you don't want to get out of your car, you can see it clearly from there. That's also handy when you're in drive or reverse. So I'm going to pop it into reverse here for a second. And there's the top-down view and the backup camera. It's beeping at me because we are close to the glass wall. You can also put it in drive, and that camera will project forwards, which is my favorite part about that feature. And you can hear that electronic e-brake engage, so whenever you park, it comes on automatically, and when you put it in drive or reverse, it comes off automatically, so you don't have to worry about driving with your e-brake on. Here we have a sport and eco mode as well, which pops up on the screen nice and easy, so you know what mode you're in. Eco is going to save on gas, be a bit of a dampener, and sport is going to have a little bit more gusto, use up a little bit more gas, but more responsive handling. Forgot to point out this guy. You've got that AC 120 volt for those outlets I pointed out earlier. And your trip odometer and the lights for the dash. So if you want to dim those or brighten them up. Of course, you've got auto lights and fog lamps there. Remember, those are LEDs. These buttons are going to go through your display. So depending on what you want to see up there, you can really adjust. You can see your settings. All of your safety settings are in there. You can turn on or off. You've got your heads-up display. So it's a bit hard to see here, but it will project from here into the glass, your speed. And then you have lane tracing assist, blind spot monitors, which are in your mirrors, so they'll light up whenever a car is coming up behind you. Like I mentioned, those are heated. Pre-collision system detects cyclists, pedestrians, and cars. Parking sensors, so it'll beep when you get close to things. Rear cross traffic alert will also beep for motion sensor behind you, and the parking support brake. So this not only will beep when someone's driving behind you, but if you do not stop when someone's coming, it will try to stop for you. You can also adjust things like kilometers to miles and that sort of a thing in your vehicle settings. So lots of options in there. There's so many different things you can see. Tire pressure, your compass, eco score, all of those things are in there. Of course, you've got volume, answering and hanging up phone calls. You have a talk button to say things like call Elizabeth or find nearby Starbucks, that sort of a thing. Over here we have your full speed dynamic cruise control with the lane tracing assist. So this button's going to activate your cruise. Once you're going the speed you want, you can hit set, and then if you ever brake, you can hit resume. This button's going to determine the distance between you and the car in front of you. There's 3 different settings for that. And then lane departure alert. So if that's bothering you, you can easily turn it on or off. You can see the icon just there. Mode will toggle between your AM, FM, SXM, and Bluetooth. And these 2 buttons are for your presets. One of the other upgrades for the Platinum is the rain sensing wipers, which says auto on here. We also have a back wiper. Of course, those windows are all auto. Here is your gigantic screen. So this is compatible with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And you also have all of these subscriptions. So you have Remote Connect, Safety Connect, Service Connect. So you can start your car from your phone, check if the doors are locked or unlocked. And then that's also compatible with the SOS. So there's a little safety on there. So you can call fire truck, ambulance, or police. It also has stolen vehicle locator. Down below we have heated seats, high, medium, and low, and ventilated seats, so they are cooled, high, medium, and low for both sides, of course. Dual zone climate control, actually 3-zone climate control. You've got the rear here and rear climate. Got the front defrost as well as the rear defrost and the heated mirrors. And then you have your options for synchronizing your climate control, fan speed, direction of where you want it going as well. I'm gonna leave it off just so that I can keep on going on the hybrid system and keep the showroom from being noisy. Because right now it's silent even though we're running. It's just all on hybrid battery. Hazard lights there. And just your options for circulating air, cutting off air to the back seats, etc. Over here, got a nice little cubby, and underneath we have your locking glove. What I love that they changed from the 22 model to the 23 is that we have your wireless phone charger up here. So much more handy. The previous model year was in here. It was kind of this thick piece that came and it could open and close. And I found that that was kind of inconvenient because if you needed to get underneath, your phone's on it, you have to take your phone off, open it up, and it took up some unnecessary space. Whereas now you've got this tray. It's easy to move that around. And down below, you've got a cigarette style charger in there, and that's very deep. That goes down to my elbow. So I'll close that. And continuing downwards, so these clients got the nano ceramic coating, which is going to protect that paint for the long run. Very important. There's your push button start. Love that this is all soft. Down here we have your USB port and a couple of the USB-C fast chargers, and then the cigarette style charger there too. Little spot in there, kind of could probably put a phone in there. And then you have your shifter. It's got the little lever on the front. Got kind of like a leather wrap feel. Again, nice wood tone, a soft grayish brown. Your key fob, this is what it looks like, all wrapped up for opening and closing your hatch. And your lock and unlock and panic button. Trail's gonna optimize your all-wheel drive system for off-roading or for tough terrain. EV mode is going to be in pure electric for whatever is on your battery. If your battery is more charged, it'll be on parking lot speeds. Traction control, and then you have a park brake hold. So when that feature is on, every time you come to a full stop, it will hold you. When you use your gas, it will release you. Little icon will show up on your screen saying hold in orange, letting you know that you are being held. And like I mentioned earlier, the sport and the eco modes on there, or normal. You even have Triptonic, so you can change gears manually there. And up top, we have your auto dimming rear view mirror. You also have 3 garage door openers on there too. So if you are lucky enough to have 3 garages, you can open and close them all. Up top, just a one push. You can stop that anywhere along the way for that gigantic panoramic moonroof. It is huge. Super nice for your backseat passengers, for kids looking at the clouds and the stars. Just having more light in here is really nice. Got your sunnies holder also for checking on the kids. And then of course the options for actually opening your sunroof, which is really handy because a lot of the new cars seem to be fixed glass, where this one is adjustable, and it's even got the little vent there too. And then up top, you've got, of course, your lights with your mirror that pop on. And you've got your mic up there, so it's really handy. And these guys slide. So you know how some of them have the little piece that pulls out? Just this whole piece slides. So that's also very convenient. Like I mentioned earlier, it has JBL audio, so an amazing sound system to boot. Those memory seats, very luxurious inside. I'm gonna go ahead and show you that very back row up so that you can get a good idea of what that looks like. Let's go take a look at that. All right, so I'm gonna show you the space in the very third row in the back here. As you can see, I have it up now. This is with these captain seats slid all the way forward, so you can see the space amount when they are in their most forward position. There's a lever in the front here that will slide. So when the seat is a bit more forward, you still have legroom in the front. You're gonna have a lot more space in the back for the back passenger's legs. And these seats are also reclinable. So I'm gonna show you in the back here. So this is what it looks like when they are up. Just moved that cargo liner, or sorry, out of the way there, your privacy cover, I should say. So you still have room in the back here. These seats you can either recline further or you can have them more upright, depending on where you're comfy. And again, that's what it looks like with the seat fully back on the one side. And this one is not quite all the way forward, but fairly more in the forward position. These seats also, the captain seats do fold down. So if you want, you can either have them folded in the half position or you can have it completely folded down like this. So that way, if you did want, you can have a nice big level surface like that. I'll show you what it looks like with this guy down too, just so you can see all of your options. Ta-da! Tons of space. And that is how the back seats configuration works. All right, so what did you guys think of the new 2023 Highlander Hybrid in the Platinum Edition? I'd love to hear your thoughts or any of your questions in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, subscribe, and follow along, as I'll have weekly uploads with lots of new 23 models coming out as well. Until next time, take care.